Hey actors, it's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood talent manager in Los Angeles, California. And today I want to talk to you about online classes with Zoom. So a lot of actors always ask, and I hear this all the time, do online classes count? Or they say things like, I can't find any acting classes where I live. Well, you don't need to find classes where you live. Everybody's teaching on Zoom now. Everybody's teaching on Zoom. So yes, online classes count. Online classes matter. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As an actor, you've got tons and tons of questions. I know it. That's not necessarily a good fit for you. You don't want to just sign with anybody. It doesn't matter if you learn in person, you learn online, online. You have to start the process somehow. Okay, there's a couple things about acting training that I want you to know, okay? When you go to college for acting, in like an institution, a lot of times the people teaching at college have never been on television. They've never been in a real audition room for network TV with real producers and showrunners, writers, casting directors. They're teaching the concepts. And that's fine. You can learn a lot there too, but you won't learn as much as you will learn from people who actually do it every single day. Also, universities tend to teach in a theater-based environment. They're talking a lot about theater and Shakespeare and movement, voice, all this kind of stuff is really important. But television auditioning is a completely separate thing. If you want to go to college and major in theater, fine, but minor in business because it's show business. And if you leave college without a business understanding, you're going to have a lot longer to go because you're going to do 90% business and 10% acting. Show business. Show is this much. The business is, right? Also, after college, when people graduate from Yale Drama School or Juilliard or some other kind of institutionalized education, they still have to keep training with professionals who are actually doing it for a living because there's a lot more to learn that they don't teach you in college. So as a manager, if I sign an actor that just came out of film school, not film school, a theater major, a BFA or MFA in theater, I have a lot to teach them. There's so much more that they still have to learn. They're still considered developmental. They don't know anything about the real part of the business. Do you need a degree? No, you do not need a college degree to become an actor. You do not need a degree in theater to become an actor. Do you want to have a degree? Sure, if you want a degree, go get a degree. You know, if that's important to you and to your family and that you like learning in an educational, like an immersion system, then do that. If you don't go to college for theater, you must learn some kind of trade in this world that's going to make you an income. Because it's expensive to open an acting business, which is what you're doing. You might not realize this, but acting is a business. And if you become an actor, you are a business. You're called a sole proprietor. You are the only person in your business, and you are the product. Then you're going to then hire some people. Right? You're going to bring a talent manager on board, and every time you book something, they get paid. You bring an agent on board. Every time you book something, they get paid. And eventually you'll have a publicist and all these other people, lawyer and other people that work for you, right? But you're a business. I want you to understand that. And don't think that this is a hobby because agents and managers don't consider this a hobby. Networks, television networks, don't consider this a hobby. There's hundreds of millions of dollars at stake when people make movies. So it's a business. Very serious business worth billions of dollars. And when that kind of money is on the line, people are taking it very seriously. So we look at this like a business, and you have to as well, right? If you are not going to college to major in theater, and let's say you go and study business instead and you minor in theater, that's possible too. Either way, if you go to college or don't go to college, you still need to train with industry experts that do it every day. So I'm going to give you the names of some people that you can train with that are really going to help you get to the professional level faster, right? So let's say you're looking for an acting class. Of course, if you're online, you cannot hug the actor that you're working with. There's a certain level of intimacy that will not be there until in-person classes return. That doesn't mean you can't learn foundation. That doesn't mean you can't learn techniques. That doesn't mean you can't learn how to break down scenes, that you can't connect emotionally with another actor. You can still do that. I'm connecting with you emotionally right now. There's so much that you can learn online. So let's say that you want to start taking acting classes and you've never had any acting classes before and you want to know who's a good teacher to train with. I have just the person for you. And I have several techniques that you could learn from. So, Meyersner Technique. There are some main techniques as an actor that every actor needs to learn, okay? Meyersner Technique, the method technique, okay? Meyersner was created by Sanford Meyersner, and that's a technique that's about repetition and listening in the moment. And a lot of huge stars have studied the Meyersner technique. The next technique is called Stanislavski. Stanislavski was a German acting teacher who taught, oh my goodness, he taught so many brilliant things. There are many actors who are method actors. And if you want to know who they are, use the Google. I think every actor should study both and master both. When you are a working actor and you have a role that you're doing, sometimes you'll take some tools from the Meyersner technique for that role. Sometimes you'll take tools from the Stanislavski technique. And sometimes you'll use both in your role. Think of yourself like a construction worker. What does Wendy mean? I'll tell you. If you're building a house, you can't build the entire thing with a screwdriver. You're going to need more tools than that. Because you're going to need a hammer and a planer and all kinds of other stuff, right? All the different things that you do in that house require all different tools. Same as if you're going to fix a car. You can't fix the whole car with a wrench, right? So think of it like your acting training. You're not going to just learn one thing and then that's it. You're always learning. So that's why you stay in school or take classes, and you're always training. There are actors who have won Academy Awards and they're still training. Jane Fonda, I don't know if you know who that is, but she's an Academy Award winner. She's been acting for 50 years. She still has a teacher, a coach. Everybody who wants to be successful continues to work with a coach, and you will too. In the future, you're going to be studying method. You're going to be studying improv, audition techniques, and on-camera techniques for booking auditions by tape. Those are all the things you need to train. Yes, you can learn all of that online, and when we open back up and start having in-person classes, and some places are, you'll be able to do that as well. But even when that happens, you still can train online with so many teachers in New York, Atlanta, LA. In Atlanta, a great coach is Alex Collins. Alex Collins is a great friend of mine. He's also one of the most knowledgeable people about the business in the Southeast market. That's Florida, Atlanta. That man is a wealth of information about if you want to move to Atlanta and be in that market to work as an actor. Check out him. He works at Drama Inc. Drama, I-N-C, Inc. And I'm going to go for now. I have a lot to teach you. I will see you in the next video. Follow me on Instagram, Wendy Alane 1. And if you're interested in studying with me further and really getting involved in your career, having me get my hands on your career and teaching you how the business works and what you need to do to build your successful acting career, then take my course at Hollywood Winner's Circle Academy. You're going to get 6 hours of video training and then weekly ongoing coaching with me for the entire year. So that's 52 weeks of coaching with me. We coach for 4 hours every Friday, 2 hours every Thursday. So that's 6 hours a week of coaching and training from me. The course costs $749. That's it. No other prices. And if you break that down, it's like $3 a class. I'm keeping it affordable. But for $749, and there's some payment plans, you'll get the 6 hours of video coaching from me. And then you get live coaching with me every Thursday and Friday. And I bring in all kinds of guest speakers, casting directors, agents, managers, working actors, accountants, lawyers, acting coaches, It's an incredible amount of information, guidance. We look at your headshots, we look at your acting clips, we look at your package, and teach you step by step every single thing you need to do to become a successful working actor. It is the #1 online school in the world for actors. It's recommended by agents, managers, casting directors, and there are thousands of actors taking the course. I highly recommend, if you're serious about your career, get in there and work with me. It's going to make all the difference for you. You need a mentor, someone who knows what they're doing and can help you get where you want to go, right? Just this week, we had actors from our winner's circle on FBI, Blue Bloods, Chicago Fire, Mr. Mayor. So, and you might see one of our students, he's been in 5 episodes of Umbrella Academy season 2. Like, amazing that we're taking people from scratch and turning them into working actors. I love doing that, and I'm happy to do it for you too. Take my course. You can find information at HollywoodWinnersCircle.com. Thanks for letting me be here with you today. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you on the red carpet, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.